It would help if I unmuted my microphone, right? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Having a Magical Day. That's right. It is Having a Magical Day. This show will talk about everything Disney World related. That's right. Tonight, we will talk about all things Disney related. Yes, indeedy. Now you can hear me. Yes, you couldn't hear me because I didn't turn my microphone on. But now the microphone is powered up and we're ready to rock and roll. This is Having a Magical Day, getting ready here to kick off the big 9 p.m. East Coast hour. And on tonight's show, we have lots to discuss. There is some major big news coming out of Walt Disney World. And I will tell you, if you follow my page on Facebook, Dude Living Disney. That's right. I already put the link on my profile page here on haps.tv. It's Dude Living Disney, okay? That's my new page on Facebook. There's also the Having a Magical Day group on Facebook. So once again, if you're a Disney fan, join those two groups on Facebook. One's a group, one's a page. Having a Magical Day is a group, and the page is Dude Living Disney, because come May, I will be live in Orlando in living color for the rest of the way of my life. That's right, every day of my life I will be living out my life in Orlando, Florida. So, yes, I'll be moving to Orlando in May. So, yes, definitely go and check out those two Facebook pages. Once again, page is Dude Living Disney, and the other one is the group Having a Magical Day. And that's the name of tonight's broadcast, Having a Magical Day. And boy, oh boy, we got some big news coming out today when it was announced that on October 1st, to celebrate 50 years of Walt Disney World, Epcot will be opening the Ratatouille ride and a brand new restaurant in the French Pavilion at Epcot. Boy, am I fired up about that. Let me tell you what we're doing. We will be there bright and early as they'll let us in. We will be live on October 1st. That's right, October 1st, I will be live on the ground in Epcot to bring you opening of Ratatouille. That's right, Ratatouille is the new ride coming to Epcot. It opens October 1st, and I will be there on opening day to bring you all the festivities right here on the Grizz Network. So there you go. You'll have it all across our platforms here, the YouTube channel, the Facebook pages. Of course, it'll be on the Dude Living Disney page because I'm excited to fire that page up and use it normally from Disney. So we'll be on Facebook, we'll be on YouTube, we'll be on Haps, we'll be on Twitch, we'll be on them all through the power of our main hub right here at haps.tv. Yes, indeedy, folks, that's the deal, okay? So if you didn't know, now you know. There you go. Yes, indeedy. Now you know what is happening here on the Grizz haps.tv network page. That's right. Even though I call it the Grizz Show, it's still the network page because this is the hub it comes out of here on haps.tv. So how you be on this Tuesday night, 8:54 East Coast time, on the ride to the 9 o'clock hour? I already made the big announcement. I will be on the ground October 1st at Epcot for the opening of Ratatouille. And there's more news for you people in California. Disneyland is opening back up in April. Yes. So more Disney news on this Tuesday evening. Yes, indeedy. We got tons of Disney news coming your way on this Tuesday evening. So buckle up. We're going to talk about a lot more things than that. Trust me, we're going to get into in-depth conversation about what's happening down in the world of magic because I tell you, they're sold out right now. They're sold out. Yes, indeedy. Next week, they are sold out to capacity for spring break. People are coming back to the world of Disney. Yes, they are. They are returning to the magic. And they are returning in big numbers to sell the place out. So it's exciting times to be a Disney fan. As big of a Disney fan as I am, my bar used to have tons of Disney memorabilia. But here in the studio here, we've just got a 2008 license plate. And you might ask yourself, well, why 2008, Grizz? I'll explain it to you. I went to Magic Kingdom the night of Game 1 of the World Series. The Phillies were in Tampa Bay. I had a ticket to game two of the World Series, which I did attend. What's up, RNC? So, game two of the World Series, I attended, and none other than Brian McDowell, who was fired by President Trump on The Apprentice, was with me, dude. I was with this guy, you know? This guy's a big celebrity, fired by Donald Trump on The Apprentice, and he's sitting with me at game two of the World Series. Boy, what a night it was, man. I'll tell you, one of my favorite memories of all time. And that is a Disney memory because that night I drove back to the Pop Century Hotel or Resort at Disney and I stayed there. And I told you, I went game one, I went to the Magic Kingdom and I had myself a dinner at the Liberty Tree Tavern, which was turkey, mashed potatoes, delicious biscuits, you know, all the good food. I ate good on night one. I had a great dessert, some ice cream and apple pie. So, you know, life was good, you know. And I went to the show called Wishes at Magic Kingdom. It was a fireworks show. Yep. Oh, it was yummy. That dinner at the Disney's Magic Kingdom there. The dinner at the Liberty Tree Tavern is to die for. I'll tell you more about that in a few minutes. But we're going to talk about food tonight. We're going to talk about lots of different eats. With St. Patty's Day coming up around the corner, there's a place at Disney Springs, which I'm sure the locals there could tell you about. I don't know if we'll see Disney Chick here tonight or not. Hopefully she'll drop by. Last week she was my co-host for the show. Tonight, though, I'm ready to fly solo and tell you about all the good eats at Walt Disney World, and I'll also tell you about the attractions and everything else going on down there. So I already mentioned something about a sellout next week. The place is going to capacity next week. Everybody wants to be part of that magic. There's also Gideon's Bake Shop. In Gideon's Bake Shop, the cookies look heavenly. I was watching tons of YouTube videos last night in preparation for tonight's big Having a Magical Day broadcast here on Haps.tv and across the Grizz Network, as I like to call it. Yes, indeedy, this is the Grizz Network. You know, I should get that phrase coined, copyright it, and make it happen, right? The Grizz Network, coming to you coast to coast, globe wide. From every edge of this globe, you can see this broadcast, Having a Magical Day. That's right, this broadcast is available on Facebook. It's available on Twitter, Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, all over the place. You can see it. And right here on Haps.tv. Yeah. All righty, let's have some fun. Almost 9 o'clock, so you know what that means. It's RNC's favorite time. Here we go. You're getting a double tonight, RNC. Here we go again. And now, here's Grizz. Yeah, my own announcer. Here we go, folks. We're ready to go. Yes. It is showtime here tonight. Once again, the headline of this day is that the Disney company announced today that Epcot will be opening the Ratatouille ride on October 1st. That's the big story here tonight. Good evening and welcome to Having a Magical Day. I am your host, Doug Grizz. And we are talking Walt Disney World tonight. Yes, we are. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what, let's get festive for this thing. Hello from Denver, Colorado in the house. Welcome in. I had something here. Where is it? Here it is. I want to get festive tonight. I want to get festive for this broadcast. You know what I'm saying? It's a special broadcast tonight. So I'll be a little festive here. There we go. Put some blue flashing lights in the broadcast. There we go. Yep. Hopefully these things aren't blinding. I don't think they are. So there you go. Yes, good evening. Welcome, Chris. How are you? If you like to call in, let me know and I'll bring you aboard here. Anything you want to talk about between Disney World and Disneyland, lots of news coming out today. It was a busy Disney news day, I'll tell you that much. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, it has very, very deep magical qualities. It's red and blue with the white shirt. So there you go. We're being festive. We're ready for July 4th. So I will let you know that yes, I will be in Walt Disney World on 4th of July. Yes, I will be. We're moving there in May. Okay, so the studio and the whole broadcasting, we're going to be broadcasting to you from the home studios in Orlando, Florida. That's right, folks. We're coming your way. Orlando, Florida is already preparing the way of the Grizz Network. That's right. So we're bringing it to Orlando, Florida through our good friends here at Haps.tv. They've made it possible for us to bring these shows to you. And of course, I want to thank the folks here at Haps.tv who helped the network grow quickly. We have been growing in leaps and bounds. And I have another announcement. We are in contract negotiations with brand new talent here on the Grizz Network. The programming lineup's about to get deeper. That's right. I've got a big surprise for you guys in the coming days, coming weeks. Stay tuned. The lineup of hosts is going to grow here on this broadcast. That's right. So, yes, indeedy. So, let me bring on, if she's going to come on. Let me see if I can get her on here. Try to get somebody on here tonight to talk to you guys. Because I know somebody would definitely love to come in and talk. I don't know if she's watching the show or not, but we're going to invite her. There we go. Invite sent. So there you go. I sent an invite out. There's a few people out there I will invite. I don't know if they're going to drop in tonight, but we'll send them an invite. Yeah, well, might as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Got to produce the show all the way in. So, can I find who I'm looking for on this board? Probably not. All right, you know what? We'll stop right there. One invite so far. We'll see where we go with it here with the invites. So, yes. We'll try inviting people tonight and see what happens. I can't promise you everybody's going to drop by, but I'm trying here to get some people in, and we will see what happens here. So, yes, indeedy, folks. We're trying to bring you the quality of show that you deserve. But yeah, we've talked about a bunch of things already with Epcot and Disneyland announcing they'll be back open by the end of April. The Disney CEO today made the announcement. Yes, indeedy. Bob Chapek made the announcement. Disneyland by the end of April, and they're bringing back people for the college program by the end of the year. So even more Disney news for you. So the Disney news just keeps piling up, and piles up so high. A lot of Disney news on this evening. Yes, indeedy. So the Disney college program is coming back by the end of the year. So yes, there is tons of Disney news today. And there's rumors they're trying to bring back the rumor is they're trying to bring back the cruises by the late in the fall. So sometime around Halloween, they're trying to run Disney cruises again. So they're working very hard to get that operation back to capacity like they used to. We'll see what happens with that as the rumor is the parks are at 60% capacity. Some people in Orlando have been telling me, oh yeah, it's at 60% capacity now. And I mean, I watch these videos and you could see the Magic Kingdom is hopping today. I was watching a video of Magic Kingdom and yeah, the place looks like it's happening. Once again, I want to remind you to please join our Facebook page, Dude Living Disney. Okay, it's Dude Living Disney. And then there's another one. It's the group Having a Magical Day. Join the group and ask some questions. I am a Disney guy who will help you out with anything you need. If you need to plan a vacation, I'll give you free of charge all the advice you can get, okay? We'll talk about food. We'll talk about a lot more tonight here on this broadcast. And matter of fact, we're going to jump into the food conversation because some of Disney's food restaurants are closed right now. One of the best ones is called Ohana's. It's a Polynesian feast that you can get at the Disney's Polynesian Hotel or resort, if you want to call it that. I guess we'll call it the Polynesian Resort at Walt Disney World. Anyway, Ohana's is currently closed. The place is being redone. So let's get Ohana's back online so we can go have those delicious noodles, those delicious dumplings, and the best dessert you could ever have, the bread pudding with the banana sauce and the vanilla ice cream. Oh, that stuff is heaven. I've actually streamed that before. I put it up on my Twitter page. Everything is in the haps.tv profile. You can see the link to Twitter. Go over to my Twitter and you can see the video of that stream, okay? So everything's there for you guys. You got plenty of content, plenty of information available using past streams. I showed a whole bunch of Disney stuff down there when I was down there back in 2019. But like I told you, Ohana's is currently closed. You can't go to Ohana's. Me and Melissa cannot wait to go back down there and eat dinner, okay? Me and Melissa are dying to go have that delicious Ohana dinner. We have not had Ohana's since 2019, and man, it's a feast, I'm telling you. Noodles, and like I said, so many good things. Thank you, Mike, for the award. Welcome in. And yeah, like I said, Ohana's, the food is to die for. They give you steak, chicken, and shrimp. I'm not a shrimp guy, but I ate the steak and the chicken. The quality of the steak and chicken sometimes hit or miss, but those dumplings and those noodles, man, you can make a meal on those suckers alone. And besides, they give you pineapple bread, which is to die for when you first sit down. So I'm telling you, that's the dinner you want to go to is Ohana's. Yeah, Melissa's even saying it. It's good stuff. It's real good stuff. So there you go. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, like once again, Ohana's #1 restaurant at Walt Disney World. It's at the Polynesian Resort. Okay, so write that down. That's your tip #1 for your future Disney vacations. #2 is a place called Via Napoli, an Italian delight. Yes, indeedy. They have some really delicious chicken parmesan pizza. One of the best designs of pizza I've ever seen. It's a brick oven pizza type deal. And, everybody rants and raves how good the pizza is. I always ate it. I used to get a slice of that pizza. I mean, you can't buy a slice. You have to get somebody at the table to order a small pie and then you get a piece of it. So anyway, I've had the pizza numerous times. Not every time. Now, last time we didn't have the pizza. I had the chicken parmesan and the tiramisu for dessert to die for. Okay, so if you're big on tiramisu, oh my lord, dude, that tiramisu is enough to put you in heaven, okay? You take a nice bite of that tiramisu and you're like, perfect tiramisu. Woo! It'll make you woo all day long. Tiramisu at Disney's Via Napoli at Epcot. That restaurant is great in the Italian Pavilion at Disney's Epcot. There you go. Via Napoli is your #2 restaurant to have a meal at. My third restaurant on the list, I'm going to switch gears a little bit, and I really enjoy this meal, is over in Mexico. They have nachos, where you can get the loaded nachos with the tomatoes and the meat and the cheese and the sour cream. You can get guacamole, but I always tell them no guac. No guac for this guy, okay? I don't want no guac, but I'll take my sour cream and my tomatoes and my cheese on my nachos with my beef, and then you can wash it down with a awesome frozen mango margarita. Yeah! That mango margarita, man. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. I'll tell you, good stuff. Mango frozen margarita. And you get lucky if you're a man, you really feel good about yourself because you get to make a deal with Senorita. Oh, man, that was a good night, dude. I'll tell you, I had a good time, The special eye candy of Senorita. Shout out to my buddy Miguel out there at TV Land. I don't know if he ever caught on to the haps, but if Miguel's out there, that's a shout out for you, my man. So there you go, Senorita. She's selling you the margaritas and the tacos and the nachos. So yeah, that's a good experience. That's in Mexico. It's a counter service place where you got like tables and you go over there and you get loaded, and you have a great time, and it was a good time. Getting loaded at Epcot is always a great thing, you know. Here's the thing about Epcot. You can go there on a food and wine fest. You can go there on this flower and garden fest, walk around, and you can get loaded. I mean, there's plenty of places selling booze, you know. I mean, if you're looking to go out there and have a true vacation and, tie one on, man, you can have a great night at Epcot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the place to go for adults, place to go for over 21, of course. So you're over 21, go have a time of your life at Epcot. It really is designed to be the place to go have a time of your life. There used to be a thing at Disney called Pleasure Island. Well, unfortunately, Pleasure Island was taken out of business. But I'll tell you what, Epcot is all you need. You got the booze. You don't have the entertainment value you used to have at Pleasure Island. You used to have a dance floor over there at a place called Mannequins, a spinning dance floor. Like the dance floor would just spin slowly. But I remember walking in that place and saying, damn, that's a neat experience. One of the craziest things I ever seen in my life. But it was called Mannequins, and it was at Disney's Pleasure Island. I don't know if anybody out there remembers it. No, we're going to Disney in Florida. That's it. We're not going to Cali. We're going to Florida. We're making the move to Florida in May, and that's it. I'm not going to Cali. Maybe in the future, like a couple of years down the road, but not now. Maybe for my 50th birthday, I'll make my way out to California when I turn 50. Maybe then after my 50th birthday, maybe for the holidays or something that year, I'll go out to Disneyland. I was told, though, by a lot of people, dude, don't waste your resources. Go down to Florida. Have the time of your life. You've got the Epcot. You also got Universal City Walk, which is, nothing to do with Disney here. And it's not having a magical day, but still got City Walk. And you can waste away in the true Margaritaville. Wasting away in Margaritaville. You know what I mean? So, you can go in there and get a cheeseburger, French fries, and a frozen drink. And you might even find the legendary Matthew C. Murray. And that guy will tell you stories for days. If you walk in there like me that night, I walked in as a loner. I walked into the place, sat down at the bar, and who the hell's sitting there? The legendary Matthew C. Murray. And the guy, he's just a legend because he was funny as hell. He started showing me pictures on his phone of these strippers, and he's a guy that loves his guns, and he's a security guard at a housing development in Florida. The guy's like the mascot of Margaritaville, dude. After that night, I put him as the mascot. I never had such a good time in my life. I'll be honest with you, dude. I walked into that place down and out, dude. I was like, my life sucks. You know what I'm saying? I was so bummed out, dude, when I walked into Margaritaville. Let me tell you, dude, my whole freaking vacation changed around after I met Matthew C. Murray. That guy put me in good spirits. He made me happy. He was funny. And let me tell you, that guy was a true legend, man. He said he worked as a security guard at a housing development in Florida. And I said, dude, they need security at housing developments? He's like, oh, yeah, man. I guess it was a gated community. So, it's the way it is, man. It's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way it goes. So, you get to meet legends, man. You go to a Margaritaville, and there he is sitting in the corner. He calls me over, and he starts talking to me and telling me stories and showing me pictures, dude. And I was like, this guy's a true legend. The next night, dude, as they say in the wrestling business, I captured a title. So there you go. Little did I know at the time that, I really, truly could have had a title run with that. You know what I mean? But I decided not to, and that's the end of the story. We're not going to get deep into it because this is a Disney show. This is having a magical day. But I really, truly was having a magical night when I had that Saturday night, Halloween 2015. I'll never forget it. You ever hear that song? Oh, what a night. Hey, it was just a fun night, dude. Everything was working that night as far as having a good time. So what can I tell you, man? And I've had many magical nights in Disney. It's true. You really do have a magical time down there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you have to have the right attitude. I've had some rough days down there. Besides that day where Matthew C. Murray put me in better spirits. But, look, at the end of the day, man, the place is magical. I'm not here to like bull crap you or anything, man. It truly is a magical place, man. I'm telling you, the stories I could tell you of the experiences I had at Walt Disney World since the day I was born, dude. I mean, I was there 3 times as a kid, okay? One time I almost drowned and died in the middle of the pool, but that was at the Howard Johnson's on Disney. Like, it was near Disney property. I mean, I don't think at the time it was Disney property, but Yeah, I almost died at Howard Johnson's. I was drowning in the middle of the pool. My aunt luckily yelled out. My brother, her older brother, who could swim, made the save. Dude, there was no lifeguard there, dude. I mean, my family could have been millionaires, I guess, if I would have croaked. But hey, I'm here. I'm here for a reason. And you know what? This is my approach to life: is that you live for a reason, dude. There's a reason why I'm sitting here talking to you tonight on March the 8th, 20. No, wait a minute. It's March the 9th. Holy smokes. It's March the 9th. March the 9th, 2021. There's a reason why I'm sitting here all these years later, man. My road could have ended in 1988, but guess what? And it was the month of March in 88. So there you go. So this is, let's see, this will be anniversary number. Holy hell, dude. It was like 30 some years ago. I almost croaked, dude. There you go. And I'm still kicking. So, there you go. That makes me a champion, right? Where the hell's that belt at? I pull it out and, nah, it's a Disney show, man. I can't do my antics here fully. I can put a light up, but that's it. I'm trying to entertain you guys and show you that there's a character to the Grizz. And I'm a strong guy because I survived some tough things in life. I almost went, dude. I almost went and I wouldn't be here. And that was a long time ago, man. Jesus, that's 33 years ago, man. 33 years ago, I could have been done. And here we are, 33 years later, and I'm with you for a reason. Okay? So just remember that. I'm here tonight with you for a reason. There's a plan for me. I'm here, maybe somebody out there is bummed right now, man. I gotta get your spirits up. Yeah, maybe I gotta get somebody's spirits up. Maybe there's somebody out there tonight that's kind of bummed out, and I'm here to kind of bring your spirits up, and cheer you up and show you, what, man, life is something you gotta have fun with. You gotta live it, you know what I'm saying? Everything in this world that God gave us, I want you to remember everything He gave us, there's a reason why He gave us gifts, okay? You know? And for us men, beauty and women is something that, most men out here, I mean, look, I don't know what your personal choice is, but I'll say it this way. God gave us all a gift for a reason, okay? So let's use those gifts that God gave us, okay? Enjoy life, have fun, and be happy. That's what it's all about. It's just be happy. Have a good time with life, and everything will be good. So that's that. That's what I say to you tonight. There's some people out here probably down and out. I just seen a friend of mine saying that her car went. She got bad news on her car, and she wasn't expecting it. So you never know what could happen, man. You never know what could happen to you. So be grateful, and you know, hopefully everything's good in your world. Unfortunately, this person here had some bad news. So, yep. So hopefully it'll get better though for everybody out there. Whoever's going through a hard time, I wish you nothing but the best. I need to get a better setup. Randy Horton has been teaching me things on how you do this stuff. Randy Horton has been teaching me how you get this going. Like, I should put the iPad in front of me. I need to set up like a little producer thing here and have the iPad hanging right here, and I can just punch into it, and you learn all this stuff because it's not a radio show here; it's a TV show. You're on TV. You're on the internet. You're doing a TV show. So there you go. I mean, look, I'm old school, so I want to call it a TV show. Some people say, "Oh, you're just a streamer." Well, to me, it's a TV show. So that's that. All right, let's get back on track here. I'm derailing here. I got to get back on the track. Here we go. So let's talk about some more food. All right, you're looking for breakfast, okay? You're looking for breakfast and you're at Walt Disney World. What are you going to do for breakfast? Let me talk to you. I'm going to tell you about the Magic Kingdom Crystal Palace buffet. If it ever comes back, I mean, I hope it comes back. The buffet is just to die for. You got an omelet station. You got a whole bunch of things laid out. You can get waffles made. You can get pancakes made. I mean, they got a lot of good choices on that breakfast buffet at the Magic Kingdom Crystal Palace location. And you also get to see Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. They come around your table. And you get to order either orange juice, chocolate milk, whatever you want to drink, they'll give it to you. You want coffee, orange juice, chocolate milk? They will bring you that all you can drink to your table. So, you get the omelet station, you can get a fried egg, you can get scrambled eggs, you can get anything you want over there. The chef will make it for you. He's got the eggs, he's got the mushrooms, he's got the ham, the cheese. Any way you want your omelet. He's got some bacon if you want it, they got potatoes. I mean, it's a beautifully laid out breakfast buffet. If they ever, like I said, I don't know if they're going to bring it back, but when I I recommend it. I used to go there all the time when I had a chance. Crystal Palace breakfast. If you have the time, but of course, make the time if it's your first Disney trip. We're here to give you information about having a magical day. Okay, so like let's talk to you about it. And like I said, Crystal Palace, when things get back to the way they used to be, and they bring back that breakfast buffet, book yourself a reservation, go over there and enjoy breakfast. It's not cheap, but hey, nothing's cheap when you go to Disney World. You know, you got to spend some money. It's not a cheap place, you know. Number one, to go there, you have to spend some money. So, you know, don't be cheap about it. Save your pennies, save your bucks, and go have a good time. You know? Don't tell them Grizz sent you, though, because they're going to go, Grizz, who the hell's that? I mean, you know, I've had some interesting dudes as my waiter over there, man. There's some true legends serving me up a drink there. You know, what can I get to the drink center? You know, some true legends, man. There are some true legends around the globe. You know, they come from everywhere to work at Disney. And those guys were true legends. But they were good waiters, though. You know, they took care of you. They said, hey, you want another one? I'll go get it for you. You know, like, I mean, they were good waiters. Always gave them a 10 or a 20 spot for a tip, you know, because they took care of me, you know, so I threw them some money. But, you know, they kept you fed. They kept you not thirsty. They made sure your thirst was quenched. They gave you as many drinks as you wanted there. Like I said, you could have, you know, chocolate milk, orange juice, coffee. If you wanted water, they get you water. And then later on in the day, we'd go in there for dinner. They had turkey carved and prime rib carved, mashed potatoes. I'm not a big fan, though, of that dinner. But the breakfast, man, I'm telling you, I'll endorse it. I'll put the Grizz name on it. The Grizz breakfast at Crystal Palace at Disney World. There you go. Go check it out when it comes back, okay? So there's your breakfast meal. Let me also give you a tip about another place for breakfast. If you don't want to go to a buffet, and right now you can go there, thanks for the high five award. Appreciate that, Care Bear. And anyway, the bottom line is, I'll tell you where to go. You want to know where to go? It's called the at the Wilderness Lodge Resort. Okay, go to the Wilderness Lodge Resort. In the lobby there, Whispering Canyon Cafe. The Whispering Canyon Cafe. You can go there. And over there, you can get yourself like, they got like a skewet, a breakfast skewet, all you can eat. And they'll bring you chocolate milkshake or vanilla milkshake. It's bottomless milkshakes with your breakfast skewet. You get eggs, you get waffles, you get bacon, you get sausage, you get potatoes, and they'll refill whatever you want. All you can eat. All you can eat. And the waiter brings it to you. Okay? So the Wilderness Lodge is the place to go there and get your breakfast. And you know what? You're asking where to stay. I'll tell you what. Go stay at the Yacht Club, Disney's Yacht Club. Walk over to Epcot and go have yourself a pastry from France. The best pastry. That's a great segue, by the way. So a good segue. You go over to the French bakery and you can have yourself a chocolate-filled eclair. Oh, they're to die for. I told my buddy recently, they were down there, and I said, hey, go over to that French bakery and get yourself a chocolate-filled eclair. And he came back to me and he said, man, that stuff was good. That was good. So there you go. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Well, you don't want to ask about those questions, okay? That's not a cool question, dude. Don't say that, dude. Don't say that, okay? Don't say that, okay? Okay, nobody's trying to get harmed in the filming of having a magical day. This is a happy place, okay? This is a happy place, man. Don't come in here with that stuff, okay? Don't come in here with that stuff, okay? That's trolling. That's trolling, dude. That's trolling. He's trolling me, man. That's okay. Let's get back on track. So anyway, there's your breakfast options. You have the Whispering Canyon Cafe, and you also have the Crystal Palace. Okay, so let's move along. If you want quick breakfast, you can go to over there. You can go to like I told you, go to the French bakery and get yourself a pastry. My personal favorite is the chocolate cream eclair. Okay, that's my personal favorite at France Pavilion at Epcot. Okay, it's simple as that. Just walk into the bakery there, and they'll say, "Oui, oui, monsieur, monsieur." I can't do the French thing, dude. And let me tell you something. You want a good dinner in France, man. They bring you a baguette. They bring you a baguette, and they give you this best bread is the baguette. It's so good, man. Fresh bread. It tastes so good. And you can get yourself a beef tenderloin with some potato gratin. So, the food there at the French Pavilion in Epcot is really good too. Listen, the bottom line is when you talk about Epcot, okay, when I'm talking to you about Epcot, I'm telling you, you're going to have good food. You can go to the Japanese Pavilion and you can get the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jim Stockman. I don't know. I just called him Jim Stockman for freaking joke's sake. So Jim Stockman here will cook you up he'll grill a volcano for you. He puts a bunch of onions up there and he makes you a volcano. And he goes, volcano! And he chops it up after a while, and he brings the smoke out of the thing with the onions. It's real neat, man. It's hibachi at Japan. There you go. So if you're looking for, Japanese food, well, it's not Japanese food. It's hibachi style. If you're looking for that, go to Japan at Epcot, okay? So there you go. I do not eat in Morocco because I'm not a lamb person. They got a lot of lamb on the Moroccan menu. So I don't eat at Morocco. But yeah, I would go to Japan, France, Italy. America has a new barbecue. I haven't been there yet, but we're going to try it. And I'll let you know later on how good it was. I hope it's going to be real good. Where else can I recommend you to eat there at Disney World? Let's see. Some people are high on a couple places I'm not so high on. One place is a buffet style. It's called Garden Grill. I don't know. I was told stay away from that place, and I look at the pictures of the food and I just say, yuck. I don't know. I'm very picky eater, so I won't give you. Do not go to Coral Reef, okay? Whatever you do, stay the hell away from Coral Reef. Last couple times I ate there, the food was garbage. I had a steak one time. It was all fat and gristly. Ugh, disgusting meal, man. The ambiance with the tank was awesome. You had all the fish swimming around in the tank. It was awesome. The ambiance at the Coral Reef, but the food was class one slop. And I dined there myself there that night. And this older couple, they started talking to me, and and I'm telling the sob story how I'm there by myself that time because whatever. This was years ago. But yeah, like I said, I've had some rough times. That was my roughest time, that trip back in those days. But you know what? As he got older, I learned that you could have a magical time. So if you're a younger person, my advice is don't go to Disney alone. Whatever you do, don't go to Disney alone if you're under the age of 25, okay? So there you go. There's some advice. Take my advice. Save your money and wait till you find somebody to go with you, your significant other. Because a significant other is important, you know what I mean? Like, sitting there trying to eat dinner by yourself isn't easy unless you bring your handy dandy tablet. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. I've done that before. I bought my handy dandy tablet with me. There's the tablet. I bought that with me and I streamed to all my friends. And I'll never forget when I went to get the barbecue chicken pizza at the now defunct Wolfgang Puck Express at Disney Springs. I had this waitress girl that was gorgeous from Brazil or something. And all my people watching said, wow, look at her, and I was showing them and, good times, good memories. You know what I'm saying? When I was a loner, that's what I did. I said, oh, look at her, she's gorgeous, beautiful woman, So, hey, beauty is something to never be underestimated, So, you do that stuff. Anyway, that's enough of that talk. What do you think about the characters at Disney? Who walk around in costumes. Well, that's what they do for a living. Their job is to walk around and be a character. They're a character, dude. What is the number one must have to take with you to survive Disney? A bottle of water. Cold bottle of water. Let me tell you something. Make sure you carry a cold bottle of water. They will let you in with it as long as it's sealed, okay? It can't be an open bottle of water. Bring a bunch of these closed bottles of water, and you'll have a much more magical day. You need cold water to keep you going on a hot, sunny day. There you go. I took a sip right now. There you go. I'm taking a sip. So there you go. What are my thoughts on Tinkerbell and Mickey getting together? My cousin started in a Disney costume in 88. Now she wants corporate. His cousin started in a Disney costume in 88. Now she wants corporate. Oh, she works corporate. Okay, she's a corporate employee. There you go. She worked her way up the ladder. His cousin worked her way up the ladder. There you go. Good for her. In Florida. You can't take water in. Yes, you can, Gare Bear. You can take water in. You bring it in a cooler. They will let you bring in a small cooler bag with water. They will let you do that. They will let you bring water in a cooler bag. You must have the bottle sealed. I know the security rules, bro. Trust me. That's not true that they won't let you. They will let you. Goofy is a pretty good character. Well, everybody tells me that's who I am. I'm Goofy, man. I'm Goofy. I should bring out my stuffed animals here. Matter of fact, I got Goofy sitting over there chilling. Goofy's over there chilling against the wall. Here, I'll show Goofy real quick. Hold on, let's spin it around. See Goofy back there? Where the hell is he? Here he is, Goofy. See him? Spun it too far. There you go. There's Goofy. See Goofy? Here he is. Goofy right there making an appearance, folks. Goofy. There you go. Goofy making an appearance here tonight on Having a Magical Day. There you go. See that? You never know what I'm going to do here at this show. Why not? And we're almost across the finish line here. We're halfway home. It's 9:31 on the East Coast. We're here with you till whenever I say I'm here with you. How about that? We don't do a whole hour sometimes. I don't got no callers tonight. Anybody want to call in? Anybody want to call in? You can talk. You don't have to. Hey, listen, you don't got to get on the mic. I mean, on the camera. You get on the microphone and call in. We can do old school call in talk radio if you want to talk about Disney. What is my thoughts on Captain Hook? Well, Captain Hook's a screwball. How about that? Captain Hook's a little screwy, dude. I mean, he's just a goofy character, you know? So who wants to call in? Let me know. You got to tell me you want to get called. Haps here, they won't let me take calls. You got to call in another way. I got to bring you on. So, you got to tell me with a one that you want to call in and I bring you on. Okay, so Gare Bear's not available to call in. There you go. Let me sing a song to you. It's a bright, big, beautiful tomorrow at the end of every day. It's a bright, big, beautiful tomorrow. And tomorrow's just a day away. 'Cause it's a bright, big, beautiful tomorrow at the end of every day. It's a bright, big, beautiful tomorrow. Tomorrow's a day away. Gary Bear, it's an inappropriate question, man. No, those people they're not bad people. No bad accusations here. Okay? But yeah, there you go. It's a bright, big, beautiful tomorrow at the end of every day. There you go. That's a Disney tune right there. I'm singing a little bit for you there. There you go. So, having a margarita at a diner. Having a margarita at a diner. You gotta love it. He's having a margarita at a diner. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for long lost friends indeed. Some people say that there's a woman to blame. But I know. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. Wasting away in Margaritaville. Here tonight on Having a Magical Day. Anyway, let's continue going here because we got a lot more to talk about here. Let's get out of Epcot. Let's take you over to Animal Kingdom. One of the least favored parks at Walt Disney World, by the way, folks. Animal Kingdom is one of the least favorite ones, but I'll tell you what, they have a lot of bars that you can go sit down in and cool down in with a nice cold drink and watch the view out the window. At Animal Kingdom, there's some really good opportunities there. And I was watching videos about this last night because I've never done that at Animal Kingdom. I normally go in there and I ride the safari and I go to those rapids, the water ride there, and I ride it like 3 or 4 times. Well, most time I rode it was 3. So anyway, I go over there and I ride it because you got to get back in line. It takes like 40 minutes in line. Last time we were in line to ride it the second time and the skies opened up and they closed it. And we had a fast pass for the new ride over at the Avatar, which was a total waste of time anyway. A slow boat ride that put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway. Yeah, Animal Kingdom is no fun. I'm not a big fan of Animal Kingdom. Small World will put me to sleep, dude. Small World is boring as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. Small World is a very boring ride, dude. I need something with a little more spaz. Pirates of the Caribbean is a ride that I love, dude, because it's got a nice little drop on it, dude. It makes it fun, you know? You got that nice little drop, and then finally, you know what I mean? But, dude, it's a nice ride. Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you think any rides? Okay, he already asked me a question. You meant Space Mountain? I don't ride Space Mountain, dude. That's Ric Flair's favorite saying about Space Mountain, but I don't ride Space Mountain. By the way, RNC, I'm going to take a little off-topic conversation with you. What do you think about your new GWF WWE champion? What do you think about that one tonight, man? Did you see the title change? New champion crowned. So, Gare Bear, please don't ask those questions. Gare Bear, please don't ask those questions. Gare Bear, please stand clear of those questions. Matigo Batona, I don't know how to say it, dude. The guy on the monorail says, please stand clear of doors. Well, Gare Bear, stay clear to the questions. You missed it? Well, you have to see it, dude. It's on Haps here. I put it on Haps, Periscope. There's a title change, and I got the video of it, and I put it on there, dude. So there you go. Yeah. You know who called, dude? The legend. He called. He said, it's rigged, dude. It's rigged. The rig is in. So anyway, you'll see it, man. Yeah, definitely. I know you're a big GWF fan, dude. So there you go. I got some GWF content on here tonight. Let's see. Next question here is, did you know when you guest on other Hap shows, it puts their show on your YouTube channel? Yes, I do. I'm aware of that. Thank you. Yes, I'm aware of it. Actually, me as the guy can control what goes on my YouTube channel, okay? Yeah, so I decided to put their shows on my YouTube channel. I figured, why not? Put their shows up there, you know. So whenever I go on somebody's show, you could see it on YouTube. Yeah, when I'm a guest to somebody, when they invite me over to come guest spot, I put it on YouTube, I put it on Periscope, I put it everywhere, man. I'm a marketing guy, dude. You got to put it out everywhere, man. You know what I mean? Like, put yourself out there. You know, put yourself out there. That's what it's all about, man. Marketing 101. You got to be a hustler, you know? You really got to hustle to get your audience built up, you know? So, hey, last week I had Disney Chick as my guest. Let's get back on topic, though, and wrap up this night. So let's go with Animal Kingdom to tell you that basically there's a whole bunch of options in that place. There's a good cheeseburger joint back in Dinosaur Land. And they have these weird cheeseburgers over at the Avatar Land. So there you go. So that's that. So that wraps up the Animal Kingdom talk. Like I said, though, you can go to a bar in Animal Kingdom. They have bars and restaurants. You can sit in there, relax on a hot day, and have yourself a nice cold one. You know what I mean? So let's go over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. This one's got action packed when it comes to food. You've got the choices of the ABC Commissary. You also have a nice little Italian place called Mama Melrose, okay? Let me talk to you about Mama Melrose. It's one of my favorite chicken parmesan and spaghetti places, okay? Really decent chicken parm and spaghetti. So that's what I go eat over there. I haven't eaten there in years. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't eaten there in years. But that's because the Via Napoli place at Epcot I talked about. It's because of Ohana's was always a priority for me. But, back a few years ago, Hollywood Studios, Mama Melrose is the spot to have dinner. Now, let me talk to you about an experience that you could do. It's called Sci-Fi Diner. In there, you will sit inside of a booth that looks like an old school car, an antique car, okay? You will sit in there and eat your meal in this antique car, okay? And then, I mean, it's a table designed like an antique car. The body of the table is an antique car. The nice thing about it is they play drive-in movies, like old school stuff they play on the big screen. You sit there, it's like you're in the drive-in. It's called Sci-Fi Diner, and it's at Hollywood Studios. So if you're looking for something neat to do, I highly recommend you go over there to Hollywood Studios and check out the Sci-Fi Diner. You gotta drive it. No, dude, it's a car shaped as a table. uh. Sounds like a Mike Francesa caller. Take a Diet Coke. He goes in the table. He goes, "That's all I wanted, a Diet Coke. Keep them coming." Anyway, Mike Francesa joke again. Here I go with that. That guy hasn't surfaced, dude. He's long gone. Yeah, he's long gone. Anyway, so you go to Sci-Fi Diner. That's what you get. So when Francesa goes there, he goes, Diet Coke. What do you want to eat, sir? Diet Coke. Anyway. You're going to have a Diet Coke inside the car. All right, so let's move on there from that. There's also a new thing called Olga's Cantina. I've never been in there, but let me tell you, I watched a video last night on YouTube. Olga's Cantina. It looks like a hoot, dude. You go in there, you get drinks. They said don't eat in there, the food is slop. But they said go in there for drinks, man. Go in there, tear it open, dude. Go into Olga's Cantina. Bring your checkbook with you, or your big credit card, because you're going to probably drop over $100 in there. Especially if there's two of you, you're going to easily drop over 100 if you want to drink this stuff. The drinks are kind of weird, dude. They're already pre-made drinks, man, at Hollywood Studios. Yeah, so you go into Olga's Cantina, and you get these pre-made drinks there. They make them like ahead of time in a big batch, right? So then the server, all they got to do is just pull the lever and fill your glass and serve it up to you. So yeah, Olga's Cantina. We're gonna go there and give you a review of the place, okay? So you know me. I'm gonna be the man on the scene there, giving you a review of Olga's Cantina at Hollywood Studios. So it's an alcohol joint, not an eating spot, okay? That's what they tell me in the review. Self-serve cocktail. No, you can't serve your own booze. Not at Disney, you can't. Maybe at your hotel room you can. Hey, you want a good story? I know you like a good story. One night, I went over to the gas station and I bought two Toll Daddies of Bud Light Platinum, right? Two big ass cans, like 32 ounces each. So I go back to the hotel and I wasn't even staying there. And there was a rocking chair and it was like a lobby type area. And I said to the guy, I said, "Hey pal," I said, "do you mind if I pop one of these cans open and take it down?" And he said, "Nah, man, you can't do that here. You got to go to a bar and order a drink. You can't just bring your own big Toll Daddy and sit down and, it cost me like $2.50 for a Toll Daddy." And I wanted to sit there and get loaded in the friggin' lobby. And the guy said, "No, you can't do that." So I took off. I didn't do it, man. But yeah, that's a true story. I was like, the price of the drinks here are a little pricey. Well, no, you go to the pool. If you go sit down at the pool, you can pop open that 32 Toll Daddy. You can go get your 32-ounce Toll Daddy on at the pool. You go sit down at the pool, you bring your 32-ounce Toll Daddy at your resort, nobody bothers you. So, yeah, if you want to do that at your resort, you can do it in a can. I've done that numerous times. I remember the legend one night. Remember the old guy that let me ride his bus, and I tied a few on before I got on his bus? I took you guys out to a nightclub. I tied a few beers on, and I took you guys out in my tablet and broadcasted it live. Does anybody remember that? The night I went out there, it was back a long time ago in Disney. I don't know if anybody remembers that broadcast, but it was a legendary one, dude. I walked into the nightclub with my tablet, dude, and nobody bothered me. They let me, I was on a dance floor and I was showing the scene on my tablet, broadcasting. And, I was tied a few on ahead of time. I'm sure somebody out there remembers that broadcast. I thought I put that broadcast somewhere on the internet. It might be on Twitter somewhere. But I'm not sure if I loaded it up or not because I remember watching it back and having a few laughs with people. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody remember it? I think the year was like 2014. Anybody here remember that night when I tied one on and I went into the nightclub and I started dancing? People were like, "Come on, get on the dance floor and start dancing." And the women are all looking at me and like, I'm holding the tablet as I'm dancing, and everybody was loving the content, man. It was good times. So yeah, we've had some fun at Disney over the years, man. We've had some good times, memories, dude. Me and my crew here, RNC. I figured you would remember that one, dude. I know T Bomb does. Get T Bomb in here. She'll tell you about it. Maybe Mike Digital remembers. I don't know if he's still here or not. I don't even know if Gare Bear is still here now, but if they are, they would remember that night. It was December, and I think it was 2014. And the guy drove me on his bus back to the resort, or to the theme park. He said, "Oh, I'm not supposed to do this." And there was fireworks going off. It was a legendary broadcast, dude. A true legendary broadcast, man. So I don't know. Maybe you guys don't remember it, but it was back in the good old days. Oh man, you think you missed it? RNC, you never got to see that one? Dude, it was a classic, dude. You would have loved it. It was right up your alley. I literally bought the beer back to the hotel, slugged it down, and got on that dude's bus, and he rode me over to the theme park. I was the only one on the bus. He had the lights off, and all of a sudden, the fireworks start going off in front of us as we're driving over to the theme park. So I filmed the fireworks. I hope there's a video of it, dude, because then we went over, I rode the boat, and I'm singing Christmas songs in the back of the boat. It's a legendary broadcast, dude. I was singing Christmas songs on the back of the boat, dude. Maybe it's on YouTube. Check YouTube. You might find it. I mean, there's some classics on YouTube. We got some old school stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, that's one of my favorite Disney memories. So if I share some Disney memories here in the final minutes, let me go through a couple other Disney memories. Let's see. What's your favorite Disney memories? I'll ask you guys who've been following me for a long time. Anybody got a favorite Disney memory? I'll give you guys a chance here to think about it here. Some of you guys been following me for almost 10 years. I know what Beer and Cheerios' favorite memory is when the boat broke down in the river. It broke down. We rented a boat and the damn thing broke down. That's on YouTube. They love it. They love it. You like the pirate ride and the old Michael Jackson ride. Wait, you remember riding the old Michael Jackson ride? Are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, that ride, Michael Jackson, Captain EO, right? And he had a bunch of goofy stuffed animals we bought a whole bunch of them back when we were kids. I remember we had like every damn stuffed animal from that movie. It was like a Michael Jackson movie. Yeah. Captain EO it was called, dude. That was the name of it, Captain EO. How about the talking spoons and the forks? You remember that show as a Disney? That's old school Epcot talk, man. They used to have this show. I think Kraft was the sponsor of it. And you go in there and the spoons and the forks and all would like be talking, It was weird, dude. But it's old school stuff, dude. I mean, old school memories of the way Disney used to be back in those days, man. Whew. It was a different world back then. I'm sure everybody's seen it that's close to my age, man. I mean, I remember as a kid going to see it. They used to have these screens. Here's another funny story. They used to have these screens at Epcot, and all you had to do was press the screen and a live agent would come on. You found a tart jar while waiting in line at Space Mountain once in the 80s. Wait a minute. It was a fart jar. Yeah, okay, Gare. I'm sure you did, dude. Gare, you are so lying right now. Gare, you are so lying right now, dude. Gare, seriously, dude. You are so lying. Why would somebody have a fart jar, dude? I've heard of people having spit bottles or something, but not a fart jar. Come on, Gare. You just made that up. You're crazy, Gare. Gare, get on here, dude. I'm gonna invite you up. Gare. I'm serious. Get on here, man. You want to talk like that? Get on here and tell the story. Come on, you're invited. There you go. I sent the invite. Get on here and do it. Let's see if you can do it. He's not going to take the challenge. A fart jar. Are you kidding me? A fart jar. There was no such thing as a fart jar. Diet Coke. Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, yesterday. I believe in yesterday. What a creepy place it really was. Oh, I remember yesterday. Anyway, enough of that. We're almost done the show. Thank the Lord here. It looks like no callers tonight. Nobody's calling in tonight. I was hoping for callers. Let's do this. Let's go with old school. In honor of Vince McMahon, I might have to make an announcement here tonight. I might have to take aggressive action here, as Vince McMahon says. But you know what? We'll see what the replay numbers come in as, dude. We'll see how the replay numbers do. I mean, we've had maybe 7 live people here tonight. You know what Vince McMahon would do if he had 7 live people on his show? He would say, "It's time to shake things up around here. I'm going to make a drastic move." So stay tuned for the big announcement, okay? Something drastic could be happening around here. Yep, 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 yep. So, Vince McMahon. Well, dude, we're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Or no, we're not on Instagram, but we're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Periscope. And, the numbers didn't really hit the peak tonight, dude. And we've been on for over an hour. So, I'm just saying, I've been working on a major, major acquisition. Let's put it that way. You know what Vince McMahon does, dude? He goes, hires the hottest free agent to shake the show up. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it this way, RNC. I've got something huge in the offering here, okay? Trust me. RNC, when you see what I'm working on, your jaw will drop. Trust me on that. What you see, what I'm really spending hard hours with behind the scenes, you will be shocked. Get ready, because the Grizz Network is about to go into the next gear. And tonight, we had a good time. Don't get me wrong. This was a fun show, but the numbers just didn't work out for the live crowd. I hope we get those replay hits. I'm praying and hoping. But, stay tuned. You know me, I'll call a press conference. Believe me, I'll make sure I call a press conference. But anyway, the bottom line is, if something needs to happen, it'll happen. Stay tuned. A new day is about to rise from the ashes. A brand new experience is coming your way. The Grizz Network expands. Brand new talent, brand new show lineup. Get ready. It's about time to bring back everybody's favorite show. That's right, RNC. Tell them what I'm talking about. Everybody's favorite show. You know what it is. Be sure to pay close attention to that Instagram account right there on your screen, because that Instagram account will be dropping a bombshell on the entire internet broadcasting globe. Get ready. Get ready. It's coming. It's coming real soon. Stay tuned to Instagram account Grizz Show. And don't forget to follow Facebook. Disney Living. Wrong. Let's try again. Take 2. Fire the producer. Get ready and follow Dude Living Disney. It's coming. A new day. Soon. Wrestling? What kind of wrestling do you want, RNC? What kind of wrestling do you want? Wrestling, he says. Wrestling. He says, put wrestling on it. Let's put the whole screen on it here. Here we go. Let's run it all here, dude. Let's just run it all up there. Here you go. Two videos at once. Let's talk over one another. This is shitty broadcasting. You're tuned to the Grizz Network. Pretty soon, you'll all find out what's happening. What is the big announcement from the Grizz Network? Find out soon. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. East Coast time. Be sure to join me tomorrow night at 10 p.m. East Coast time. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. East Coast time. Grizz Tonight comes your way with a huge announcement right at the top of the hour. Call your friends right now. Let them know. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. East Coast time. Grizz shocks the world. We'll see you tomorrow night at 10 p.m. right here on the Grizz Broadcasting Network, powered by Haps.tv.